Hello, my wonderful fans of us, whatever you want to call it. It's me, Levi, and him, Eren. And today we're going to be reading Black Butler, Sebastian X Grill Lemon, from Pinky and Eren 231.
Yeah, you don't have to read their names.
So they can go read it if they choose to. You know, it's full story, and I want to read it.
Okay.
Anywho, we're going to be taking turns, possibly. I will let him be Sebastian, and I'll be Grell. Because I choose to be.
Oh, young master.
Grell is my favorite character from that, by the way, so, yeah.
My lord. Oh,
You
I don't know
stopped
if I can
reading.
Oh, okay.
With Sebastian. I'll be the narrator. Sebastian put his suit back on with confusion.
Why did I like it? Why do I want more?
He walked out of the room with confusion as the portal to the Reaper's realm was in the middle of the living room. "Oh, Bessie!" Grell sang, fully clothed. "Follow me." Reluctantly, Sebastian followed.
What shall we be doing, Grell?
Sebastian asked as he walked through, hand in hand with Grell. "Why, Bessie? Don't you know it's rude to spoil a surprise? Oh well, I'll just tell you anyways. We are going to a very pricey and very tasty dinner," Grell sang as he led his sweet Bessie towards a fancy dinner.
Bessie. It's Bessie! You have to say it right. Oh, my dear Bessie!
Don't be loud. Remember? Time skip provided by invisible hair flips because I'm too lazy to write about eating food and small talk.
This person is very lazy.
"Ah, great dinner, wasn't that, Bessie?" Grell exclaimed as they went back into the parlor of the home. Sebastian nodded as he managed to pry himself away from his thoughts. He was unusually quiet, and Grell has noticed. "What is bothering you, my sweet?" he questioned.
Oh, nothing to be concerned about.
He said quickly, but Grell knew he was lying. He pounced on him, pushing him to the floor, startling him. "Now tell me what's wrong," he commanded. Sebastian was blushing and felt something he had never felt before. Lust. He stuttered. Grell could feel the erection in his pants growing steadily. "Oh, dearie, if you wanted more, you could have just said," Grell purred as Grell kissed Sebastian passionately and heartfelt. Sebastian kissed back like a child on Christmas morning, ready to open a gift.
What? Wait. Kiss back like a child on Christmas morning? Ready to... I don't think I can kisses on Christmas
Grell
morning.
ripped off his tailcoat, not caring about them, and started licking his nipples with hunger.
My nipples.
Oh God, I cringed at myself and I read this every day. Sebastian felt exposed but didn't care. His aroused penis demanded attention, and so did he. Sebastian moaned and Grell smiled as he turned red. "Oh, Bessie, don't hide your beautiful voice." That set Sebastian off. He took control and topped Grell. Grell immediately had an erection and started stripping Sebastian, first pulling off his waistcoat and then pants. He knew how to please this man and thought he was going to do it. As soon as his underwear was off, Sebastian attacked with his mouth tasting the pre-cum. Grell moaned in excitement and took Sebastian's pants and boxers off in a timely manner. The room was getting hotter to the men and the air was moist.
When do I get to...
Grell started to bend over as Sebastian didn't use his fingers, but put his long erection in, taking up all the space of Grell's butthole. Yeah, probably made this less sexy. It could be worse. Sebastian pounded Grell, and with every slap, moans could be heard. Finally, after 13 minutes of going slow and then speeding up, a voice was heard.
Girl, I'm about to.
He couldn't finish the sentence. His climax overfilled the room, sperm filling up Grell. That sent Grell off to orgasm. Then the two collapsed on the floor, cuddling, and Sebastian saying one thing.
Thank you.
And that was the end of the chapter. Well, yeah, chapter.
I didn't get to speak much, but it was interesting. Now, can we do?
Now, shh. And now we are gonna go find Levi x Eren 1, where he will get to be the narrator this time, because my voice kind of hurts a little bit after talking so much. He'll be back in a flash.
I've been added as a friend.
I finally found one, which is called I'm Not Too Gay. SNK Levi x Eren Lemon. So let's get started. It's by Suck My Diction.
Oh my!
See the name, Suck My Diction.
Wait. Hold on. Is this a full story or?
No, it's short lemon, is what it said.
Good. We're checking real quick.
Yes.
Don't read the story.
I'm not. I'm looking to see it.
God, it takes a while to get there, doesn't it? We may need to make another video for this one.
This might be a two-parter for the Eren x Levi one, so just FYI. So it's kind of really long. But it does get to good stuff later on, so...
Although, I can be a quick reader.
I'll read it.
No! I'm gonna read it!
No, I'm gonna read it.
What? No!
We're gonna take turns.
Please, you already read it.
We're gonna take turns again. Okay?
You already read.
Jaeger!
I wanna
Jaeger!
read it.
Jaeger!
No, let me frickin' read it.
Jaeger! A loud, angry voice yelled my name from behind. I recognized it as Captain Levi's. Shivers were sent down my spine as I imagined what...
I'm the narrator. I'm legitimately the narrator in this.
Oh, you
What?
are?
Yes,
Oh!
it's me.
Okay. Jaeger!
Like, who? Yes, who else would this be?
I don't know.
Okay, so...
Armin or something?
Armin's last name's not Jaeger.
Anyways. Jaeger!
A loud, angry voice yelled my name from behind. I recognized it as Captain Levi's. Shivers were sent down my spine as I imagined what he was upset about. Slow, very slowly, I turned to face him. I didn't see him until I looked down. Sorry. He startled me so much I stumbled over my feet and fell over backwards, flat on my ass. Captain Levi, I tried to explain myself or whatever he was mad at me about, but he quickly shushed my with a cold glare.
Oh, shut up! Those rooms are despicable. Did you really think you could get away with that? Get back there and do the entire thing over.
Levi's voice echoed throughout the horse stable. I was cleaning when he called for me. But I tried to refuse, but he didn't take kindly. He responded with a hard kick to my groin. Ow. I screamed out in utter pain and agony and quickly ran off before he could get another kick in. I went straight back to the room I was staying in and laid on the bed. What the fuck was he wearing? Hooker boots? I rubbed my genitalia gently through my pants to ease the pain. It didn't help that I was wearing such tight pants. Without realizing it, I started to think of Levi as I rubbed. I thought of what just happened, how we met and everything that's happened up till now. Once I actually figured out what I was doing, I immediately stopped with a pure pink face of blush. All of that rubbing made me rock hard. I started to panic a bit. It was 10 minutes until supper and I had a fucking erection. I would have been screwed if I hadn't I've covered myself with the blanket, because right then Levi walked into the room without knocking.
Jaeger, this isn't an improvement in the slightest. Get to work and stop lounging around,
he ordered in a fearsome tone. He left the room with a loud slam of my door. I think he didn't notice. Slowly I removed the blanket, only to see I'd gotten even harder when Levi walked in. What the hell? Thoughts raced through my mind. It couldn't be because of Levi, no way. I'm not gay. Unfortunately, the soothing thoughts I tried to calm myself with weren't that believable, even for me. I managed to survive supper without being hard, but as I walked up the stairs I noticed that Levi had not come down to eat. I thought I might as well check on him, so I walked to his room and knocked politely. It was after a few minutes of impatient waiting for him to answer that I simply walked in on my own to investigate. Looking around, I noticed Levi's clothes scattered on the ground and his shower running. Oh, thank God, I thought it was something else. Guess that explains it. I turned and grabbed the doorknob to exit, but paused in my tracks. No, I shouldn't, I thought to myself. But that didn't stop my body. I walked cautiously to Levi's bathroom and peeked my head in through the doorway. The steam was thick and moist because of the hot water he was using, but only fogging up only the corners of the mirror. My heart pounded as I saw something move out of the corner of my eye. Looking away from the mirror, I could see it was Levi, naked and wet from the water. He left the curtains pulled back.
That's why I don't read fanfiction.
My face became even redder than a strawberry as I stared at him. His hair was dripping wet and the water streamed down his thin facial features, making his skin look soft and shiny. It was practically glistening with the water droplets. Every time he would blink, he would rub over his arms with soapy water, scrubbing with his bare hands and not a cloth. I'm liking this.
I'm not.
Every so often, he would rub over his thin stomach. He was skinny, but not too skinny. You could see how his stomach formed ever so nicely. While my gaze was there, I couldn't help but look lower. The next thing I saw was his pretty much perfect hips. They were much like a woman's butt. That made them harder to tear my eyes away from them. They were spaced evenly and they were defined to where you can see his natural waist. Though I never knew he had them with how tight the uniforms are. I looked lower when he shifted. My eyes locked on his dick. It was larger than I imagined. It looked to be about 15 centimeters long. Ooh. Blood rushed to my head faster than I ever thought it could. I stared more intently from the pale pink colored tip to his inner thighs. It was huge, different than my own, that's for sure, but the strange thing